Okay, so before we continue on with the story, oh hey, the game is actually working well. I don't have to change the FPS. Awesome. I actually came back to Ursula Hospital and found him. Let's see, Mr. Croix. Oh, hello everyone. I certainly wasn't expecting to run into you here of all places. I also found something else, and I'll go there after. No one was hurt while on duty, I hope. Nah, nothing like that. What about you? Are you injured, sir? Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. Despite having so much on his plate as the IBC's CEO, Uncle Dieter puts his heart into many philanthropic projects throughout Crossbell. One of those being an annual tradition where he gives presents to those hospitalized at St. Ursula. Hmm. Let's hope we don't find him at the auction. If they can't enjoy the anniversary festival, I'll bring some joy to them instead, he always says. Wow. You call it philanthropy, but there's hardly that much mirror involved, Ellie. It's simply a gift from me to them. I slip out of work to do things like this every now and then. Some may call it self-indulgence or believe me foolish for taking the time away from my job, but it is an irrevocable part of who I am. Whoa, I didn't think a guy like him could get so fired up. Agreed. For as charming and unruffled as he has been with us, he clearly has a more serious side to look out for as well. One might call what I'm doing philanthropy, but I'm hardly parting with a lot of mirror. Just a nice hobby of mine, that's all. And while a hobby it is, Maribel never fails to indulge me in it. I'm incredibly thankful to her and the others for supporting my little outings. I know we have a tight ship to run at the IBC. I hope I can give back to them in a way that expresses even a fraction of the gratitude I feel. Makes me wonder... Oh, Guenter is here. So, are you enjoying the anniversary festival? I know I am. I just found a new fishing hole yesterday and boy have I hit the gold mine. I plan to run over there as soon as I can. Aren't you in the middle of work? Well, yes, but be a friend and keep that from the other doctors, alright? Oh, and just for the record, I did finish all the work I had to take care of for today, so it doesn't really count as playing hooky. I got my duty squared away and now I've earned me some fishing time. Can't argue with that logic, right? If that's really how you feel, why the need to go under everyone's radar? Handing out risk magazines is my special way of greeting someone, oh my god. Dr. Winter seemed more than happy with my gift. He's a personal fellow, right? Oh my god, dude. Is this guy really some great doctor? Not sure if I buy that. To be honest, I'd really like to take just one more day off tomorrow. It's when the parade's hitting the streets after all. You can't say you truly experienced the anniversary festival without seeing it. I'm jealous of you police officers. You're probably able to use work as an excuse to go watch the parade, right? Hey, we'd never abuse our power like that. Probably. Oh, Cecile isn't here anymore. Cecile? I believe she went to Shizuku's room. I worry that Shizuku is too self-restrained for her age at times. I imagine losing her mother so young forced her to grow up much too fast. I believe it would do her some good to loosen up and be as full of exuberance and silliness as a little girl should. So Dr. Gwenter is single, huh? I'm no doctor, but I'm sure I can feel that hole in his heart. Nurses have been very kind to me during my stay. Some have their quirks, sure, but they're all very nice girls. Ah. Cute. Meow? Hey Michael, how you doing? The anniversary festival parade is tomorrow. I wish I could go see it with Shizuku, but I doubt that's going to happen. Maybe next year. You got this, kid. This hospital really is huge, but not as big as my abode, yeah. Okay, your dialogue didn't change, little girl. You took the first day of the festival off, didn't you, Cecile? How was it? I had a blast. After going to see Ark and Shield with Lloyd, I went to eat with Ilya and some other friends. I'm glad you had a good time. What do you think about this, Shizuku? I can't take any more time off this year, but would you like to go to the festival with me next year? We can go with Lloyd, Arios, and everyone else. Doesn't that sound fun? Yes, please, I would love that. That is so cute. Okay. That is adorable. What about you, Jerk? I mean Jerky. Entertainment is hard to come by in a lifeless place like this. How utterly dull. Normally I attend parties every night and have entertainment district hostesses look after my every need during the anniversary festival. Wow. Let's fill up one of the nurses. The nurse administrator will have my head. Yeah. Good. It's a good thing that he would. Well, oh, that's right. So for today's lecture, we'll be reviewing the inner structure of quartz utilized within medical equipment. Excuse me, miss? We aren't students. I think you're still half asleep. Oh, you're not? I'm sorry, but outsiders aren't allowed during lectures. Oh, wow. Apparently, my son took part in the uproar that happened in Crosswell City yesterday. Thanks to the police, it was resolved without incident, but I swear he's going to worry me into a heart attack if he keeps this up. Okay, let's move on. Hold on. Munch. Oh, hey, Lita. Hey, Flora, I got a question about one of the last lecture points. What the heck? Don't read that kind of stuff while eating. Why? It'd be a waste of time to not study a bit while eating. Tasty. I mean, sure, but looking at autopsy photos while eating? I'm going to be sick. If I followed standard eating times, I'd never get anything done. It has become my way of life ever since I was able to observe surgeries. How's she able to stomach her food looking at that stuff? She's built different. Have you met my niece Marone? Oh, she's a lifesaver, cleaning the dormitories as thoroughly as she does. Once I heard about how much free time she had, I offered her a job here. Keeping things neat and tidy is her specialty, so making her one of my cleaners was a no-brainer. Oh, cool. Building is where all the doctors and nurses live. Living with your co-worker sounds like a blast? Not really, no. Sounds like a nightmare. You know, it's not very polite to enter someone's room without their permission. Someone finally said something about that. This isn't an emergency. Would you kindly get a move on? No. Can't you read? This is the woman's dormitory. No men allowed. Well, I wish that was the rule. Unfortunately, you can't get to the research ward without going through the dormitories. Hey, I had a day off yesterday, but because of Sirone and her hijinks, I'm absolutely exhausted. I swear that girl is bad for my heart. Just never know what she's going to get up to next. Well, crazy as it was, I feel like I was able to let off a good amount of steam, so maybe it wasn't too bad of a day after all. Ah, there she is. Yesterday, Cecile and the other nurses took over our shifts, so we got a day off. I got to stroll around Crosswell City with Neifa all day thanks to them. It was a complete blast. Heart. Why do I keep doing this? Like, say heart or music note or star? I don't know, I just like it. I've got nothing but respect for the doctors and nurses who work here. They bend over backwards day after day for their patients. I might just be the cleaning guy, but I want to pitch in as much as I can too. You see even one speck in the hospital, you let me know, okay? Cool. You're a good guy, Janitor Dyson, you're a good guy. Oh, hey. Hey, Leo, what a pleasant surprise. Belle? Or what are you doing at St. Ursula? Nothing much. I just accompanied my father here, that's all. Mr. Croix? Is he sick? I doubt that's the case, we just talked to him. He's doing his usual thing, right? That's right. If you ask the receptionist, I'm sure you'll find out what it is. Also, I'm sure my father would appreciate a visit from you all. And of all times, of course he had to do it when we're swamped with meetings. I suppose it's one of his virtues, few as they are. I guess I'm not against indulging him. He is my father after all. You might complain, but even so, you still accompany him every year. Well, it just so happens that I'm not busy whenever he goes, that's all. Father's far too late. What does he think he's doing make me wait? I even reminded him that we have a meeting in 30 minutes. I mean, I already talked to him, but let's check. Okay, yeah. All good. How did I not notice the car? There. Okay, now the other thing I found. No, here. I'm giving you this offer out of the kindness of my heart, okay? It's for your own good, actually. Accept Rivash's protection. We'll make sure to have your businesses back. How many times have I turned down this offer now? I don't think you're grasping the situation here. I know exactly what you're capable of. So I'd like to settle this without having to take you down. Don't think we'll let you off so easy. Huh, interesting offer, my friend. Hit me with your best shot, Garcia. My business extends all the way from Crossbell to Eastern Zemuria. My routes are too much for some hot-headed petty criminals to handle. Once you get that through your thick skull, you can get over yourself, Mr. Mafia Boss. Who do you think you're talking to? Don't get too cocky, you fool. Hey, customer. Yeah, you. Shut up. You and that little brat of yours haven't changed one bit. Well, I've said my piece. Think it over. If you want to keep your little Operation Crossbow up and running, that is. You're in the way. Beat it. Oh, Randy was the only one that wasn't sweating. So even Garcia Rossi drops by this place, huh? Sounds like an intense argument. Garcia's panicking, I can tell. After all, he came running to me like a little girl when he found out his routes were shutting down. I doubt that was the case. Too close friends or something? Nah, he's just a long-time customer is all. I made more than a few deals with him before he went and joined Vash. Though these days he's been acting a little too big for his britches. Serves that old Jaeger right. That's pretty ballsy of her to do. You're giving me the chills. I am in complete agreement. Are these two always like this? Like mother like daughter, I guess. Okay, that's all I found. I'm pretty sure. I'm not remembering anything else. Oh, there's this. Yo, you losers still at it? You guys are looking pretty tired. What's the matter, you weaklings? Unfortunately, not all of us have inhuman stamina like you, Walt. Wait a second, are you planning to go out to the festival again? What's it to ya? How we spend our time at the festival is none of your damn business, kid. Right, not sure what we expected. Really is exhausting trying to put up with him. By the way, Red, let's have ourselves a real fight next time. Don't hold him back, you coward. I'm just gonna sit here quietly after seeing that little stunt you pulled back there. Come on, man, you gotta give me a break. Just got a little carried away yesterday. Happens to the best of us, you know? It's getting more and more interesting. I just wanna take you on once you got your head out of your ass. Shush, going all out like that was clearly a big mistake. Not to go around with that black-haired kid. Get the feeling he'd give me one hell of a fight. I'll eat the piss out of every single one of you while I'm at it, was included. Good luck with that, my dude. Mark told me that we could stop by his office whenever we'd like. Not sure if he's in right now though, he's always so busy. Oh, really? Okay, so we should go in and visit with him when we're able. Oh. Oh. Cool. The symposium being held today was my idea. It provides an opportunity for bright minds to publicly discuss the current state and future of Crossbell. I don't intend for it to be a politically charged debate. The scholars from across the continent will be in attendance. It will be a good opportunity to look back on the 70 years of Crossbell's history. Okay. Let's check the other door. I have no reason to go inside here. Okay then. It wasn't being held at City Hall later today. I think the average person is going to be interested in it, but apparently scholars from across the continent will be in attendance. The mayor, the IBC CEO, and Mr. Grimwood will be there participating on Crossbell's behalf. Cool. Okay. Hey guys, good work yesterday. Sounds like you played a big part alongside the Bracers in dealing with the delinquents. Well, I'm not sure that I'd call it a big part. To be honest, I feel like we might not have taken things quite as seriously as possible officers should. Yeah, you might have a point. Either way, I'm pretty sore from all that running around. But you're right. Seriously though, good job guys. Cool. The main story wanted me to go here somewhere. You, okay. Good to see you, Inspector Donovan. We're here to ask about that support request you submitted. Are you free right now? Ah, yes, thank you for coming, everyone. Oh. You didn't try to catch the Pokemon and escape, no. Yeah, we really appreciate the help. So what exactly does the request entail? Judging by the submission, it sounded like it was quite urgent. Yeah, let's have a quick meeting to go over the details right now. Have a seat, guys. You hear about a guy in Malaysia that made a lot of money, legally mind you, with a business that was inspired by his appearance? What? No, I never heard about that. What brought this on anyway? Roger. Something's telling me that we've got some legit police work ahead of us. Now then, about the reason we've called you in today. Well, we want a special support section to help us expose a counterfeit dealer, who should be on their way to Crossbell as we speak. A counterfeit dealer. What? Counterfeit dealers are a variety of scammer who put fake logos of famous brand name goods on inferior products to trick consumers. They can potentially deal in any type of product, but tend to favor high-end or luxury goods, such as clothing or ornaments. Selling counterfeits qualifies as a minor criminal offense under Crossbell state law. She really had all that memorized? Because, yeah, that's the gist of it. Every year, loads of counterfeit dealers try their hand in Crossbell, posing as tourists. High-class watches from the Vern Company, vintage Traeger products, not to mention a boatload of Septium trinkets. Taking advantage of unsuspecting customers has earned these crooks a whole lot of mirror. The thought of them preying on innocent people just to make a quick buck really ticks me off. Let me get this straight, you want us to help you take these guys down? Exactly. Hurts me to say, but we get countless police reports filed by their victims every year. If we leave them unchecked for too long, it's going to hurt manufacturers and retailers trying to make a living too. Oh, okay. Yeah. The problem was, for leaving it unchecked, is because it's going to hurt the manufacturers and retailers, not because all these years it has hurt the customers and the citizenry. Gotcha, of course. We need to crack down on these guys if we want to restore people's faith in the CPD. You're right. Okay, I understand the situation. If you truly think the SSS is suited for the job, then allow us to help you. Excellent, I'm in your debt. Okay, so what would you like for us to do? here's the deal. We've narrowed down their point of entry to 3 spots. Crosswell Station, the airport, and Tangram Gate. Oh, I haven't been to the airport yet, nice. We've got the station and the airport covered, so I'd like you guys to keep watch of Tangram Gate. Come on! I just said I haven't been to the airport yet. Okay. The 2nd Division is short-staffed, so we can't afford to send people anywhere outside the city. And that aside, I'm pretty sure you guys are well acquainted with Deputy Commander Bales, right? Oh, okay, you were just writing a really big wall of text, my bad, sorry. He had a naturally evil look, despite being a really nice guy, so he started a villain for hire service, in which the client would stage a meet with their significant other, and go to the bathroom, and Mr. Evil looking would then approach the significant other and start to be intimidating, only for the client to swoop in and save the day. Wow. Like Back to the Future. That's just straight up the plan from Back to the Future. Okay. Sure. He made a lot of money by doing that? What? It's kind of dumb, but okay. Huh. Yes, that is kind of dumb, but kind of funny. Since this case falls under border patrol measures, coordinating with her unit will be key. That's why I thought you guys would be a good choice. It's as you say, I wouldn't be surprised if she were more willing to cooperate with us than with other CPD officers. What do you think the odds are that... Wait, hold on. No voice. Kinda weird, like, in the main story, for a while there, like, nearly every cutscene in the main story had voice acting, and I just realized that there hasn't been any voice acting in the main story for a bit. Actually, no, never mind. There was voice acting during the race and all that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But I was expecting some more voice acting, like, being more consistent. Because there was a point there where every single cutscene in the main story felt like it was voice acted. Anyway, what do you think the odds are that we'll be able to finish the job without having to see her? Okay, looks like we've got everything in order. We'll start by covering the airport and station. You guys rendezvous over at Tangram Gate and contact the carting force. Understood. We'll depart for Tangram Gate immediately. Thanks, we're counting on you. See you guys later. Actually, I just remembered, I think I want to go to Belgard Gate first. I actually haven't gone there. I forgot to check for any dialogue there. Okay, let's head over to Tangram Gate now. Just explain the situation to Deputy Commander Bales and request her cooperation. Yep, let's go. Phew, I don't particularly dislike paperwork, but it can be tough. Well, of course it is. The warrant officer Mirel I know is a warrior, through and through. When it comes to combat, she is one of the best Belgard Gate has to offer. Not a single one of the guys out here stand a chance against her. Sitting in a chair and filling out papers all day is way too dull for a gal like you. Make it sound like I'm some sort of musclehead. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Those compliments came right from the sincerest place in my heart, I'll have you know. Can you just leave me alone? Despite how things may look, I am extremely busy right now. Just leave me alone, Randy. Damn, Randy. Only you here? Bruce said he needed a smoke, so I volunteered to watch the border alone. Normally that's not allowed, but the commander isn't here. It will just be our little secret. I know it's my job, but watching the same scenery every single day can get boring. With the thrill of playing hockey could be kind of fun. Right, of course. I get it can be annoying, but you're literally watching over the border with the Empire, and they are extremely dangerous. They're the kind that has done and will think up an excuse to invade someone, to invade a country. They did it 12 years ago now. Excuse us, ma'am. Good afternoon, Deputy Commander, Sergeant Major. Nice to see you. Hello, you four. Given you came to see me directly, I assume that something's happened? Yes, actually. There's something we'd like to discuss with you, if you don't mind. We'll explain that they had come to Tangram Gate in order to figure out how to crack down on counterfeit dealers crossing the border, period. I think I understand your predicament. You can count on Tangram Gate's cooperation. Thank you, Deputy Commander. Hold up, you sure you guys can afford to spare the manpower? Don't all the border gates get crazy busy during the anniversary festival? No need to worry about that, Randy. As I'm sure you know, border security is the responsibility of CGF guardsmen, who are stationed at the gates. Sure, we may be swamped, but I think it's our duty to be involved with this issue of yours. Well put, Seeker. There's no need for the special support section to have any reservations on our behalf. That being said, we are currently short on hands, so the amount of aid we can provide is limited. Any assistance you can provide is welcome. And I know it's sudden, but do you think we will have an opportunity to interview the incoming passengers from the Republic? According to police intel, the counterfeit dealer should be arriving at Tangram Gate around noon today. Noon, Now that you mention it, I believe there is a bus from Calvert scheduled to arrive relatively soon. If your intel truly is accurate, your dealer should be on board. You know, there's a brief window of time where passengers from the Calvert bus have to wait for the domestic Crosswell bus line to arrive. Usually, people waiting for their connecting bus head over to the mess hall to rest or have a quick meal. Sounds like we've got ourselves a plan then. First, the Sergeant Major will come up with some excuse to escort the passengers into the mess hall. Next, we'll stroll in, not causing any ruckus, and try to find our counterfeit dealer. If you've ever wanted to show off your detective chops, Lloyd, now's your time. Leave it to me. We may have a small window, but it should be enough time to screen most of the passengers. I'm curious to see whether we can pull this off without giving ourselves away. I'm kind of starting to feel anxious. You still have a little time until the bus arrives from the Republic. If you stay at the gate, you should have enough time to rest beforehand. How about it? I can have beds prepared for you if needed. Oh, wait, hold on, let me save. Okay. Okay, let's go. I think we will take you up on that offer, Deputy Commander Bales. Very well. I'll have someone call for you when the bus arrives. Until then, use your free time to rest. Yes, ma'am. Right, let's see. Welcome to Crosswell State, sir. I'm sure you must be tired from your long journey here. Fortunately, it won't be long until the bus to Crosswell arrives. If you'd like, feel free to rest up in the mess hall while you wait. I think I'll take you up on that. Is that all of them? Yes, it should be. Here's the passenger list. You should probably give it a quick glance. Pull out the passenger list and hand it to Lloyd. I appreciate it, Sergeant Major Seeker. It's going to be a huge help. 9 passengers total, and we're positive that all of them came from the Republic. Are you sure you are allowed to show this list to people outside of the CGF? In a way, this is tantamount to the disclosure of personal information. Deputy Commander Bales already authorized me to give you any information that may assist you in your investigation. And given that no one's name or address is included on the list, we're not looking at any sensitive details anyway. Or so she said. There's a quick and adapted judgment we've come to expect from the Deputy Commander. Damn, she's scary smart, man. Alright then, thanks for letting us take a look at the Sergeant Major. Boyd handed the waste back to Noel. It's no problem. Did anything stand out to you? We're definitely going to need to take a look for ourselves before we draw any conclusions. Well, we should strike while the iron's hot. There's not much time until the bus arrives. We should interview the passengers and try to flush out the counterfeit dealer. Agreed, let's move out. It's go time. Roger. Believe in you, everyone. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Is that what I think it is? Dude, check her out. Oh my god. It's Kilika, let's go. Hell yeah. Oh. You weren't riding on the bus, were you? What? Oh, well, since we got here so late, we decided we'd spend the night. Hopefully that'll fly for now. Is that so? Well, I suppose that's as sound a reason as any. Enlighten me, madam. What exactly are you doing here in Crossbell? I suppose you could say that I'm searching for a jewel. What sort of jewel are you talking about? A beautiful one. One that can enchant people and rest within this very state. And if I'm successful in obtaining it, I'll have the power to bring a vortex of enthusiasm to the Republic's people. Though I may have to stoop to whatever means necessary in order to see it through. Huh? Wait, no, this may not be Kilika. That doesn't sound like something Kilika would say. Why is she being so cryptic? I wouldn't think too hard about it. That she looks like Kilika, but she's not acting like Kilika, so she might not be Kilika. I came to Crossbell to search for a certain jewel, so to speak. If I'm successful in obtaining it. Weird. I'm weirded out right now, so I'm not sure. Oh, I can't wait until the bus arrives to take me to the land of opportunity. I hear that Crossbell is the ideal place to do business. Miro waits. Oh, so that's it. Doofenshmirtz, when he said that he was going to the land of opportunity, he meant that he was going to Crossbell. Because remember, Doofenshmirtz said that he was going to the land of opportunity, but then ended up in America instead. So yeah, he was going to Crossbell. I mean, Crossbell doesn't even have any sea around. That's definitely a miscalculation on his part. Excuse me, sir, you're some kind of merchant, right? Exactly right. I deal in rare Calvardian novelties. Seeing an opportunity, I decided to come expand my wares with Crossbell and goods to sell back in Calvard. You run your business by yourself? Is that not difficult? Despite how things sound, I have quite the wide array of personal connections. Connections. All the contacts I've made across the Muria have given me a huge leg up with business deals. Far more than I could have ever expected. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to show you my wares. I deal in rare knickknacks and other Calvardian doodads. All the contacts I've made across the Muria have given me a huge leg up. Okay. Phew, lunchtime is crazy as always. And what's more, these Calvardians are extremely picky. I swear they'll complain if the slightest thing doesn't suit their tastes. Morning. Are you heading to Crosswell City too? Yeah, something like that. Would you two happen to be on some kind of couple's retreat? Huh, is that what it looks like to you? Oh, you are not together then? We had a mirror for every time we were asked that. Contrary to what you think, we're siblings, not a couple. Since we barely look alike, people are always getting the wrong impression. We both love to travel, so we go on all kinds of trips together, it's just our thing. Wow, sounds like you two are really close. Well, I feel bad if she went places by herself, seeing that she doesn't have a boyfriend. Aren't you hilarious? I'm not the one Mom's always nagging to find that special someone. Ah, well, I guess you got me there. Anyway, you guys all have a good time at the anniversary festival, alright? I know we will. How many times have we been mistaken for a couple on this trip now? Oh well, here's hoping we all make some wonderful memories at the anniversary festival. Anniversary. We're siblings, but we don't really look alike. Leads to some false assumptions, sure, but we love to travel too much to let that stop us from going on trips together. Fair enough. Hey, you four. Don't you think that lady's up to something? Huh? Lady? Which one? The black-haired one sitting over on the other side wearing the pantsuit. I saw her with the rest of the passengers, but she sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm telling you, she's suspicious. I agree. It's like she's too calm. I just get the feeling she's not your average lady. Well, it's certainly true that she's not dressed like typical tourist. Doesn't speak like one either. That aside, did you come to Crossbell to sightsee? Or personal reasons? She talks like a thief. That's why I'm not sure if she's Kilika. Because she's talking like she's a thief. That just doesn't sound right. I guess I'd say that I'm returning home. I've been vacationing in Calvert, but I made sure to come back for the anniversary festival. Anyway, why are you wasting your time with me? If you're boarding the bus too, you should really keep an eye on that lady with the black hair. Now she's suspicious. Okay then. Oh dear oh my, what a handsome young man. You remind me of my grandson, in fact. Such an air of intelligence, far beyond your years. Thank you? Ma'am, are you from Crossbell? Oh, no, I'm from Calvert, dear. You see, my son's family lives in Crossbell City, so I'm using that as an excuse to have a bit of fun at the festival. If you can believe it, it's been almost 3 years since I last stepped foot in Crossbell. 3 years too long. You sure seem happy, ma'am. Oh, how could I not? After all, it's been so long since I've been able to play with my precious grandson. It's like it was only yesterday I was playing with him in Mishwam Wonderland. I can't wait to see how big he's gotten over the years. My dear grandson, all grown up. Aw. That's cute, actually. Who else is missing? Maybe in the inn? Yeah, okay. What do you want? This guy looks like an oddball. Pardon me, sir. Might we ask why you're coming to Crossbell? What's it to you? Just curious, sir. The hostility, old man. Got some secret you're hiding? Don't want to let anyone know about that guilty conscience of yours? Conscience? The hell are you accusing me of? Whoa, Randy? Hey now, no need to get angry, I'm on your wavelength. Crossbell is swarming with all sorts of cuties. Not to mention it's full of fun little places that you can take them to. Gotta say, I like your style, man. Want me to tell you about some of my favorite spots? Such shamelessness. Fishing, I came here to fish, okay? I know it's the anniversary festival and all, but I just came here to fish for some of your freshwater species. Alone. Something wrong with that, punk? Nah, I'm cool with that. Sorry for teasing you, old man. That's one way to get someone to talk. Cruder than unusual, but effective. Huh. Came to Crossbell to fish. No more, no less. Now, how about you go bug someone else? Crossbell has been really scenic so far, and the area is super clean here too. My dad's been to so many countries on his business trips that he never runs out of really cool stories to talk about. You know, traveling by bus has a unique charm to it, cruising along on the open roads. My boy seems to be having a blast too. Oh, are you on a family vacation? Yes, I suppose that's a good way to put it. My son has always supported me through thick and thin, so I wanted to be able to show my love and appreciation for him. Hence this trip. Sound like quite a caring father, sir. Come now, I'm going to blush. Since I'm constantly having to go on business trips, I have to take advantage of times like these to show off my fatherly love. That's all there is to it, wahaha. Okay, what about you? Have you noticed anything? Sure are a lot of people coming through today. Okay, that's it. Attention passengers, the bus bound for Crossbell City has just arrived. For those boarding, please head towards Tangram Gate's parking lot. The bus is here, let's get going. Yeah, let's go. Oh, my time to finally reunite with my grandson has nearly arrived. How'd it go? My assessment is that we do not have enough information to fully determine who the dealer is. All those guys struck me as regular people coming to enjoy the festival. Is there really a criminal hiding in that group? I find it hard to believe. Maybe the one that was literally speaking as if she was a thief? You're being awfully quiet, Lloyd. Did you notice anything? Sort of. There was one person who said something a bit strange. Seriously? What the hell was it? It was just a hunch, Randy. But right now, we need to board that bus so we can put all the pieces together on this. Should be on our way then. If that bus reaches the city, the passengers are going to split up and we will not be able to track them down. Good point, let's hurry over to the bus stop. Wish I could be of more help, but I've done all I can. I'll be praying for your success. Thanks, Sergeant Major, we'll get it done. I don't know, the Kyoko lookalike just sounds so much like a thief. But who else sounded suspicious? Maybe the girl that was saying that Kyoko, the Kyoko lookalike, was suspicious, so maybe she was trying to get her suspicion off of her. Or maybe the merchant that, or maybe the guy that maybe the fishing was a lie. The elderly lady, I'm not sure, probably not. The father and son, probably not. Who else was there? Oh, the brother and sister, definitely not. I mean, it's either the Kyoko lookalike, who might be Kyoko, but I don't know. The way she was talking just did not sound like her at all. So maybe the Kyoko lookalike, or maybe the girl that was maybe trying to throw any suspicion off of her, or the merchant. Maybe he was lying about working alone, but then again, at the same time, he has all those connections. I don't know. Oh. I stopped just before the warning. Nice. Oh, you folks heading back too? Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. Yeah, well, the other passengers are already on board. Hurry up and get in. Like I said earlier, I plan to uncover the identity of the counterfeit dealer on the bus ride. Think through things and figure it out before we reach Crosswell City. Gotcha. We are in a race against time. Time to waste then, shall we? Well, it's going to be difficult. The transport is instantaneous. Also, it backs up. All that. Whoa, it's bigger on the inside. There's Kyoko lookalike and the merchant. And the green-haired girl. First off, we should sort through all the information we have on the counterfeit ring. A group of counterfeit dealers split up and entered Crosswell via the train station, airport, and Tangram Gate. At least according to the report given by Donovan. Yes, that's right. The report is accurate. Our culprit should be one of the passengers on this bus. With that information, we can deduce one infallible truth. The counterfeit dealer who boarded this bus is... Oh, working with a partner. Working independently. No, yeah, they all split up, right? Wait, but then they're accomplices, so it's... No, okay, no, we're just talking about them specifically, the one here. They're working independently, right? From that, we can conclude that this is likely the ring's leader. Wait, what? That's... Huh? How? Wait, what? I feel like that's a bit of a jump. Should be one of the passengers on this bus. Yeah, the counterfeit dealers split up. I kind of thought that the counterfeit dealers were all, I don't know, independent. Like, one of them was stealing from one thing and then selling it somewhere else by his own. And then another one, like, they were all independent, not all working together. But I can imagine them all being working together. That's fine. But I don't know if we can just assume that the one that we're dealing with here is the counterfeit dealing rings leader. That feels like kind of a jump. But whoa, seriously? Would their leader be working solo with no backup? It's possible, but what's your reasoning behind that? It's relatively simple to explain. For them to sell their merchandise, they have to transport their counterfeit goods into Crossbell, right? Naturally, it seems odd for them to be using the bus route to Tangram Gate. Yes, now that you mention it. If I were a counterfeit dealer, I would make my friends enter Crossbell via train or airship. Unlike the border gates, the station and airport do not require strict security screenings for people from the Republic or the Empire. Oh, okay, that's... okay. Okay, got it. Gotcha. Gotcha. On top of that, smuggling goods is a tricky business. Handing off the dirty work to underlings is the name of the game. Oh, and by process of elimination, our culprit already ordered his goons to smuggle through the station and airport. Right. That out of the way, he's free to nonchalantly enter Crossbell. Is that kinda what you're getting at, Lloyd? Couldn't have summed it up better. It's circumstantial evidence, but it still holds some weight. When we apply that logic to this case, people traveling in pairs can be ruled out. So, the siblings and father and son are clear. Okay, yeah. Going with the reasoning I had before. Although, the reasoning I had before was just that by feeling. Not exactly any logical thing, but now, yeah. I got it. Exactly, but there's something else. When I was questioning the passengers, one of them said something fishy. The person is most likely the leader of the counterfeit ring. So, the merchant? Actually... hold on, let's think of every single person that's not... that's alone. The merchant, the green-haired woman there, the Kilika wannabe, the Kilika lookalike, the elderly woman, and the fisher guy. I think that's all of them. I see, the merchant is the one that I'm more iffy on. The Kilika wannabe, it's way too obvious. It just feels too obvious, but we'll see. She talked like a robber, but anyway. The elderly woman, the elderly lady there, I mean, she's excited to go see her, hold on, her grandson, right? Such an air of intelligence far beyond your years. From Calvert? So my son's family lives in Crossbell. So I'm using that as an excuse to have a bit of fun at the festival. Can't believe it, it's been almost 3 years since I last stepped foot in Crossbell. 3 years too long. But you're from Calvert. No, she can be from Calvert, but... son's family? Okay. You know what? Forget the green girl and the fisher guy. Let's continue. Something fishy, eh? There are 5 remaining suspects. The eccentric old man who claims he came to Crossbell to fish. The kind old lady who claims she came to Crossbell to see her grandchild for the first time in 3 years. the dark-haired woman shrouded in mystery, the young girl who seemed to distrust the dark-haired woman, and the merchant who says he travels back and forth between Crossbell and the Republic. Is one of them really the culprit? Yeah, I think I've got them pinned down. The suspect, the leader of the counterfeit dealers, must be. Oh, this is hard, dude. Oh, I can't check the log anymore. Okay. Young woman is the green-haired one. Absolutely not. And the elderly man is the fisher guy. Absolutely not. The merchant. Dark-haired woman. Elderly woman. I don't know why. The elderly one just... The whole story with... The whole story that the elderly woman had just gives me the same feeling as the merchant one. They could be both. The dark-haired woman, the Kilika lookalike just seems too obvious, so I'll just rule her out. The elderly woman and the merchant, they both give me the same thing of just something wrong. He has a whole shop, like, has a business that he works alone, but he has several connections all across Lemuria. Okay. That's a bit of a contradiction, kinda, but at the same time not really. And the elderly woman hasn't set foot in Crossbell in 3 years. She wants to see her grandson. Michelin. Oh wait! Wait, hasn't Michelin been only a thing for like 2 years or something? Yeah! I think that's it. I was looking at it completely the wrong way. I was thinking about her actually being from Crossbell and not from Calvert, like she was saying, but actually no. She said that it was like yesterday. It felt like yesterday that she was playing with her grandson and took him to Michelin. But Michelin wasn't a thing 3 years ago. It didn't exist. That's it. That's totally it. The elderly woman. The elderly woman. You positive? Oh, I can rethink if I... Ooh. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I know for sure now. Yeah, given the evidence, it wouldn't make sense for the counterfeit dealer to be anyone else. I guess that's true. The bus will be arriving at Crossbell's east exit momentarily. When disembarking, please remember to take all personal belongings with you. We will arrive shortly. It's now or never. Once we arrive, we will hurry and apprehend the suspect. Everyone, get ready. You'll have to tell me twice. Remember, Lloyd, it's up to you to get the suspect to drop their cover. You're up to the challenge. Excuse me. Of course, leave it to me. I feel like such a genius now. I mean, that's assuming I got it right. That's very much assuming I got it right. I might not have gotten it right, but let's see. I hope I didn't misremember it. Could you please wait a moment? It's the old lady, the mother of all counterfeits. She cooks all the drugs. Oh, if it isn't those fine young folk I met at the border. What might you dearies need with a little old lady like myself? We apologize for not having told you this sooner, but we're with the Crossbell Police, Special Support Section. We'd like for you to answer a few quick questions then. Excuse me, Sonny? Are you implying something? What am I guilty of? No matter the situation, isn't it rude to bother a frail old lady like myself? I understand your reservation, but the CPD received some interesting information today. A certain group of criminals are supposedly trying to infiltrate Crossbell. We were tasked with investigating the Tangram Gate, so we covertly questioned any inbound tourists there. One of them stood out due to a particularly strange remark. That remark came from you, ma'am. What's that supposed to mean, son? One of your statements in the dining hall struck me as incredibly suspicious. I believe you claimed that it's been about 3 years since you last came to Crossbow. And? What's so strange about that? The area in Calvert I'm from isn't very close to Crossbell. There's nothing weird about me visiting frequently. I was suggesting anything of the sort. The problem is what followed. You said you went to the theme park with your grandson during your last visit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see the issue. You sly duck, you. Your fate has already been sealed, ma'am. I'm not following. It's quite simple, really. If you had really visited Crossbell 3 years ago, like you claimed, you would have had trouble visiting Michelin Wonderland, considering it didn't even exist at the time. What? This can't be! You see, the thing is... Oh yeah, this is all a misunderstanding. Still, you old me must have read about it somewhere and got myself confused. You know how it is with us elderly folks, right? Oh, it was a misunderstanding. No problem. Do you mind if we give your grandson's family a quick call to corroborate your story? I'm sure they'd be quick to defend you if the police suspected you, right? Then again, that's not even an option. You can't call someone who isn't real. It's pretty funny when you think about it. You went to visit a non-existent theme park with a non-existent grandson. This type of mistake would have only been possible for someone who has visited Crossbell in the last 2 years. Frequently coming here to run your crooked business is exactly what allowed for that contradiction in your statement. I have no idea what you're talking about. You seriously think a kind elderly lady like myself would be heinous enough to pawn off counterfeit goods on unsuspecting people? People who call themselves kind aren't actually kind. Unless maybe they're just saying it as a joke and jest, but still. Like, usually people that call themselves kind aren't actually kind. Usually. I do believe you just put the final nail in your coffin, ma'am. But once during this exchange did we specify the crime in question? Oh, right. Wait fall for one of the oldest tricks in the book, you old bat. It's about time you face the music. I'm sure you have a perfectly logical explanation as to why you have access to sensitive information. We will be more than happy to listen to you in our investigation room. So that's that, right? I'll give you one last chance, ma'am. Please turn yourself in peacefully, or else... Who'd go along for a bunch of idiotic whippersnappers? What? Eh? She's gone off for her rocker. Her true nature has finally been revealed. They're all just a bunch of cowards trying to deceive a helpless old lady like myself. I'm sure the goddess will smite you all if you don't correct your nasty behavior. It's honestly laughable you can utter such nonsense without a hint of irony. You're not guilty of deceiving others with your unscrupulous business. Shut up, you damn munchkin! Munchkin? I hate you! I hate you all! It's exactly why the police and bracers are trash! I bet you think you're so righteous. Maybe you morons should get off your freaking high horses. Calm down, ma'am. If you could just come with us quiet. Zip it, punk! Got caught in your ears? I said I'm not going with you. Don't make me repeat myself again. No, don't make me repeat myself. You can catch me so easily. Then why don't you go ahead and try me? Wow, she's fast. Everyone's just have a nervous sweat or like just like a sigh sweat. Theo was just silent. Seriously? How can an old lady move so quickly? Where the hell did that whole nicest grandma you'd ever meet disappear off to? Munchkin. She's still on the munchkin. Is it really time for this, you guys? We need to hurry up and chase after her, or else she might actually escape. True, let's go after her. It's actually kind of funny. Don't underestimate you freaking brats. Just you wait and see. I've urged these legs of mine through this struggle with climbing mountains back in my youth. Like hell you'll catch me. Oh dear, I must have accidentally stuck my leg out while I wasn't looking. Are you still breathing, madam? You... frog? I'm still trying to adopt that amphibia cussing because it's so funny. son of a frog. What the hell do you think you're doing? I see that, despite your age, you have energy to spare. Okay, that sounds like Kilka. Crap, considering how fast she was running. Good thing that using the log makes everything stop. See how fast she was running, she's probably way ahead. Look over there, boy. Huh? What's she doing on the ground all of a sudden? Hey, check it out, the hot black-haired lady is here too. Wait, hold on a sec. Do you do this? We can talk later. I suggest you restrain her while you have the chance. This woman seems to have some serious pep in her step. I'm sure she'll be coming too in no time at all. Damn you! Good call, ma'am. You mind helping me out, Ellie? Not at all. I apologize, but could you accompany us for the time being? Especially since it would seem that you play a significant role in this arrest. Very well. I was intending on standing out, but perhaps it's simply fate. Rest easy, ma'am. It will be my absolute pleasure to escort such a fine lady such as yourself. Could I ask for your name then? Huh, I can't give my name to some scrawny little brat like you. Scrawny? Here, Granny, do you have any idea the position you're in? Rather, we've already arrested all of your friends, right? So can it and start cooperating already. Shut your yap, you little... snail spit? I don't know why I find that so funny. Way funnier than actually saying the word. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? You're talking to a lady, yeah? Don't you know it's a common courtesy to serve her a cup of tea or something? Huh? Okay, sure, I'll bring it later. Is Raymond going to be alright handling her by himself? She's a tough nut, that's for sure, but don't worry, he'll be fine. Besides, it's a secure facility, she won't be getting out of here anytime soon. I don't know, somehow I could see her brute forcing her way out of anything. I agree. By the way, who's the beautiful young lady over there? You know, now that you mention it, I never asked her. Excuse me, ma'am, we're going to need your name and occupation, please, for police business, of course. Okay, she's going to say Viola, her name is Kilika. Yep, Kilika Ruran, at your service. I'm a Calvarian entertainment producer. What? Huh? Entertainment producer. So she's undercover, I guess. I came to Crossbell. Well, let's say it was by chance. No, you came here to steal a jewel. You just to take a jewel. You said before. Okay, gotta say I dig it. And you're a producer to boot? You definitely looked the part, and I mean that in the best of ways. You helped us apprehend the suspect, Inspector Donovan. Is that right? Excuse our poor manners, ma'am. The CPD thanks you for your invaluable cooperation. If you like, I'm sure we can scrounge up a reward for you. Can't guarantee it'll be much, though. Please, it's quite alright. Can't do anything much. Certainly not enough to warrant a reward. Well, if you're sure. I'm being honest, it's a real relief to hear you say that. Please remain professional, Inspector. Actually, I've been wondering, how did the steakhouse at the train station and airport go? Oh, that? Luckily, the other dealers were caught and arrested. On top of that, we were able to confiscate all of the counterfeit items they were carrying. So if all goes according to plan, they'll be out of business for the rest of the year. Rest of the year? Are you saying they'll be getting off the hook with only minor charges? It's looking like it's going to be a stern warning and an entry ban prohibiting them from entering Crosswell for 1 month. They're not even going to be detained? So what you're really saying is that all our work didn't amount to jack. Theo said it before, according to state law it's only a minor criminal offense somehow, and since they're foreigners we can't do much. Trust me, I understand how disheartening it can be, but this is as much as we can do. Now, don't be discouraged, you four did fine work today, especially when you consider the fact that they'll be out of commission for the festival. Chief, please help me! Whoops, it sounds like Raymond needs saving. Anyway, good work. I'll be counting on you guys if anything comes up again. Thank you, Inspector. You can give us a call anytime. Why was the dialogue box on the right instead of the left? Yeah, it should have been on the left. Crosswell's authority really is as weak as the rumors say. I suppose I cannot be surprised about that. What do you mean? Laws exist to protect the well-being of those who live under them, and yet Crosswell's laws seem designed for the sole purpose of keeping it obedient to a rebellion Calvert. I imagine that's something you've run up against on more than one occasion, yes? I imagine it must be extremely frustrating. Even so, I think all of you can hold your heads high. Fighting against an unjust status quo is admirable. Though I suppose it's none of my business as a Calvardian. Regardless, I advise you to not give up. I'm sure your efforts will pay off one day. Kilika. So now that that's all settled, what's your plan? I reserved a room for myself in one of the entertainment district's hotels. I plan on staying there during my visit. Okay, that's one place I need to constantly check now. I'd be more than happy to show you the way there if you'd like. I appreciate the gesture, but don't worry, I'm well acquainted with the city. You said the entertainment district? Does that perhaps have something to do with the motive behind your visit? You are a sharp one, aren't you? That's right, I've come to see Ark and Shield. If possible, I was hoping to get them to agree to perform in the Republic. A tour, perhaps. You're looking to book them? Why, of course, Ark and Shield is an enchanting septim vein, lying dormant in Crosswell. Have they the charisma to capture Calvert with their magical shows? Can they create a vortex of enthusiasm for theater there? Oh, that's what she meant by jewel. Okay. Determining that's my main job here in Crosswell. I gotta say, Kiliki is way better at doing all this undercover stuff than that old lady, that's for sure. Interesting. So when she was talking about the jewel at Containment Gate, she was talking about Ark and Shield all along? They're an interesting bunch. Still diamonds in the rough for sure, but there's definitely something pure and true inside of it. And you're professionals as well, on deducing who the culprit was like that. That wasn't something that comes to people easily. Let's both do our best from here on out, okay? Awesome. Yeah. Thank you for your assistance again, Kilika. If there's anything you need while you're here, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'd love an opportunity to return the favor. If the opportunity arises, I'll be sure to do so. Well then, excuse me, I'll be off. I gotta wonder, she is undercover, right? She has to be undercover. This request was more than I was expecting. You're telling me. But hey, thanks to all that, I was able to meet one fine lady. Man, I've seen my share of beautiful gals from out east, but damn, that Kiliki is on another level. You are incorrigible. Well, at least he didn't say it in front of her, I guess. Is everyone ready to get going? Right. Oh, ready to go. Oh, wait. Can I? Oh, I can. You! How dare you show your faces in front of me again? The gall! The nerve! I'm going to make you pay, I swear it! Oh yes, come next year you won't know what hit you. Remember that, you punks. Hey, Granny, over here. Did you forget you're in the middle of an interrogation? Sheesh, Granny, have you ever bothered to reflect on your actions? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if she's been doing this for so many years now. She probably has. I just can't seem to get used to conducting interrogations, no matter how many of them I do. I can detain some snot-nosed punks like it's nothing though. It seems like it might be an issue in our line of work. Donovan and his men just brought in a bunch of supposed criminals. What is it with this crowd? Isn't everybody a little too excited? Huh? What do you mean? Okay, you're saying the same thing? Saying the same thing, okay. The call? Hopefully not another emergency. Oh wait, it's the voice actor.
Hi, Lloyd です。
あ、ビンゴだな。
Oh, the kid?
会ってて何よりだぜ。
I But
どちら様
there might be different dialogue now. I kind of want to run around the city and talk to people.
僕の声を聞いてわかんねえのかよ。ヨナだよ、ヨナ。天才ヨナセイクリッド。
なんだ君か。
Ah, right.
っておい、どうして君がこの番号を知ってるんだ？
警察のデータベースから調べたに決まってんじゃん。いやー、警察のセキュリティってちょっとざるすぎるんじゃん。まあトップシークレットなんかはデータベースにはないみたいだけどさ。
お前な。
How is it still not illegal?
誰からなんだ？
ああ、あのハッカーの坊主だよ。
Haka.
まったくあの子は。
それで何の用なんだ？ハッキングの腕を自慢したいんじゃないだろう。
それなんだけどさ、ちょっと僕からの依頼を受けてくんないかな。
何？
まあ正確にはティオの助けが借りたいだけなんだけど、一応あんたたちにも話を通しておこうと思ってさ。
あのな、こっちは忙しいんだ。プライベートな話だったらさすがに断らせてもらうぞ。
まあプライベートっちゃプライベートな用事だけど、報酬はたんまり弾むぜ。
俺たちは遊撃士じゃない。直接そうした報酬を受け取るつもりはないんだが。
お高く止まっちゃって。ただまあ報酬といっても直接見らってわけじゃないさ。あんたたちの欲しがってる情報をパックしたメモリークォーツ、それだったらどうよ。いい反応じゃん。ま、
Okay.
とにかく僕んとこに来てくれよ。詳しい話はその時にするからさ。
わかった。
何だったの？
ああ、
なるほど。
たくふざけたガキだぜ。しかも確実にこっちの足元を見てやが
I
る。
wonder what he found. Probably something on the
で
auction,
もとりあ
right?
えず行ってみた方が良さそうですね。私の助けが欲しいみたいですし、逆にこちらが彼の足元を見ることもできるかもしれません。
いや別にそんな駆け引きはしなくてもいいんだけど。というかどうして彼はティオに直接連絡しないんだ？
おそらく悔しいんだと思います。
He's with his bride.
おととい落ちゲーの対戦で徹底的に負かしたばかりですから。
A puzzle game the day before last.
そうなのか。
その落ちゲーっていうのはよくわからないけど、
It was Puyo Puyo.
あの小僧が清介には頭が上がらないのは確かみてえだな。
基本的に甘ったれですから。とにかく他に用事がなければヨナのところに行ってみましょう。私としても彼の依頼内容は気になりますし。
そうだな、行ってみるか。
Okay then. But before anything else, let me check here. Supposedly an event going on at City Hall. Yeah, okay. Oh, there she is. Hello there, I don't believe that I had the opportunity to thank you for before. Oh, Kilka, not a problem, we were just doing our jobs. So, are you staying in this hotel? Fancy place for an equally fancy lady, makes sense to me. So this is the power of show business. Oh, don't misunderstand, I couldn't care less about the quality of my lodgings. Just so happens that this is the ideal location for my business dealings. Oh, of course, it's right beside Arkansas after all. Right you are, though I will admit the view is an added benefit. I have no doubt that tomorrow's performance will be as riveting as the last one. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about anything there. It was nice seeing you again, Kilika. Nothing. I thought that the four who stopped the mayor's assassination still had time to play downtown. See to it that you don't damage my apartment lest you face my wrath. You don't have anything to worry about, ma'am. I think. Yeah, I bet we won't even go back inside it. Probably. Our best course of action is to keep our mouths shut, so we back away. Wait, what'd she say? I don't see so much as a scratch in my apartment theories. Unless, of course, you're looking for swift and relentless retribution.